I am vaccine. That vaccine, the number one way that we can get over COVID-19 is to have everyone get the vaccine. As I said, my family's vaccinated, my wife, my kids. I think it's incredibly important, and particularly in this now that we're seeing FDA approval, that we continue to educate the benefits of getting that vaccine. And that's something that I've been strongly advocating for all of these many months, ever since obviously the vaccines came out. And I feel really strongly that our best opportunity is indeed to educate. We're not going to mandate our way out of COVID-19. While I was mayor of San Diego, I really stood up against the statewide mandates that we saw from Governor Newsom. One-size-fits-all policy. We want everybody to be healthy. We want everybody to be safe. But the best way to do that is to educate folks, to get that vaccine, and that is the best way that we are all going to get over this together as Californians.
So to be clear, you're against mandates both in the for the public and then also in the private sector as well. No mandates.
And our best opportunity, again, is to get everybody vaccinated. We're not going to do it by mandating. You need to educate.
Okay, next up is Kevin Paffrath. Same question.
Thank you very much. Albert Einstein once said, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. The reality is, the vaccine is very important. However, Oxford University just told us last week that transmission still occurs in vaccinated individuals. Now, I encourage everyone to get vaccinated. My family is vaccinated, but my 3- and 5-year-old are not because they can't yet get the vaccine. And so we need to do something different if we want to end this pandemic. We need to also include an emphasis on HEPA filtration in our schools. There's a reason our planes are still flying. We don't need lockdowns to end this pandemic. What we need is proper education, like Mr. Faulkner has said, potentially even incentives of up to $250 for a new vaccinated adult. But if we still spread COVID from vaccinated individuals, we must also make sure we lessen the burden on our hospitals by ensuring that every building in our state has a proper HEPA filtration and we use proper masking to end this pandemic.
Okay, so I'm going to ask the same follow-up question, just to be clear. No mandates, private sector or public sector?
I do agree with mandates. I agree with mandates at a local level, though, not from the governor's office. I'm going to be very clear about this. I believe every individual business has the constitutional right, and every individual building has the right to determine their own mandate rules. That means every individual school, hospital can determine vaccine mandates themselves.
Thank you. Kevin Kiley, your turn.
Well, as I was watching your station, KCRA, before the debate started, I saw a commercial from Gavin Newsom against the recall. And he had this dire warning that if the recall succeeds, then these mandates are going to go away and COVID's going to spread, which was kind of an odd thing to say because the mandates didn't exist until a week or two ago. We're the only state that has them, and they haven't even gone into effect yet. So it's clearly a campaign issue. And that's the way that Gavin Newsom has treated COVID from the beginning. He's politicized it. I'll give you a very clear example of that. Last year in October, when Newsom thought it was good politics, he cast doubt on the vaccine. He said that we couldn't take the FDA's word for whether it was safe. The chair of the United States Senate Health Committee had to write him a letter telling him to cut it out. He said that Newsom was attacking the career scientists at the FDA, that he was discouraging Americans from taking the vaccine, and he was costing lives. And then when it came time to actually roll out the vaccine, we had the slowest rollout of any state. The governor didn't prioritize seniors, and when they did become eligible, they'd spend all day on the phone trying to get an appointment and couldn't get one. It's been exactly the opposite of the way the approach should have been.
And John Cox.
I agree with Mr. Kiley. I won't call him Kevin because we have too many Kevins here. Listen, the politicians will politicize this, and that's what they've done. And I'm a businessman. I want to solve the problem. And mandates aren't going to solve the problem. I've been vaccinated. My family's been vaccinated. I believe in the vaccine. It comes from the private sector. It's well tested, and I believe it's good. I'd like to see the vaccine approved not only for adults, but I'd like to see it approved for children as well, and I think that's going to happen very soon. But I think the reticence of people to get vaccinated is all about the lack of trust in government, and Gavin Newsom is Exhibit A in that situation. This, not just his hypocritical dinner at the French Laundry, which demonstrated that he doesn't think the rules apply to him, but it's also the no-bid contracts, the no-bid contract to Blue Cross to botch up the vaccine distribution that Mr. Kiley referred to, the raising of money for his wife's foundation from PG&E, which literally has killed people. This erodes trust. And when people don't have trust in their leadership, they don't listen to leaders when the leaders tell them that they should do something. I don't believe in mandates. I don't believe in mass mandates. I am not interested in having that. I believe in freedom. I believe in the Constitution that guarantees us freedom.
Thank you, John Cox.